Captain Wilco was a clone trooper who served in the Grand Army of the Republic and later for the Galactic Empire. He was deployed on the planet of Sereno, which was the home world of Count Dooku and his royal family. Wilco was put in charge of a unit of clones looting the war chest from Castle Sereno. The chest was packed full of precious metals gained through heavy taxation and also the spoils from Dooku's separatist war efforts. Wilco had an extremely calm demeanor whenever he was put under pressure. The captain also had a strict adherence to following procedures and orders by the book. Wilco in our own galaxy is actually a military term that's used as a quick way to say will comply. It's often paired with the word Roger, as in Roger Wilco, meaning message received, will comply. It's quite the fitting name for a good soldier following orders. This tidbit about his name actually reminded me of the deleted scene where a clone pilot says Roger Roger like a battle droid while trying to take out Plo Koon.
There they are. Land on the nearest platform.
Roger, Roger.
Back to Sereno now. As things always did, Clone Force 99's mission went awry. Echo, Tech, and Omega were trapped inside one of the freighter ships while Hunter and Wrecker clung onto the side as Wilco ordered the ships to take off. Captain Wilco displayed excellent leadership qualities and tactical precision when he decided to eject the escape pods on the freighter. This way, the three stowaways couldn't escape using the pods. Afterwards, he led a squad of clones into Castle Sereno because Hunter and Wrecker managed to jump from the freighter onto the castle before it was too high. Wilco and his men had the pair pinned down near the top of the tower, but Hunter and Wrecker managed to escape through an elevator shaft back down to the bottom of the tower. Once the freighter carrying Echo, Tech, and Omega jettisoned its escape pods, the trio decided to detach all the cargo containers and ride in one back to the planet's surface. Luckily, this was a Class 4 freighter and its cargo containers were equipped with re-entry thrusters. This meant the containers could slow down their descent enough for the gang to survive the fall. Wilco directed his men to have eyes on all 50 of the containers that fell down to the planet, knowing that the three of them could have survived. After receiving confirmation that Hunter and Wrecker were still within the city ruins, he immediately redirected some of his men to create a perimeter around the city. Wilco also ordered all communications channels to be monitored and a shuttle brought to escort him through the ruins. During the night, Wilco and his men were doing a radial sweep of the city, searching for the two Bad Batch members. This scene showed how well the captain's unit worked together because once he spotted Wrecker, Wilco ordered his men into position only using hand gestures. This part reminds me of how Captain Fordo from the 2003 Clone Wars series was using so many hand signals in the battle for Coruscant. After the following skirmish ensued, all members of Clone Force 99 managed to escape in their shuttle. However, they left many of Captain Wilco's men injured or killed. This clearly had a big impact on Wilco, who appeared distraught after Wrecker severely injured this clone trooper. Now we finish on one of the most brutal scenes from the series so far. It's where Captain Wilco is seemingly being audited by Admiral Rampart about his mission reports. However, the real reason for his visit is that Rampart doesn't want Governor Tarkin to find out that Clone Force 99 survived the attack of Tapoka City. Rampart demanded that Wilco change his report and remove anything to do with Experimental Unit 99. Wilco refused to falsify his official reports because he knew with certainty that two of the members were alive. Rampart clearly anticipated this orderly behavior and shot Wilco point blank, knocking him off the platform into the abyss. I've seen a lot of people pointing out how Wilco was disobeying orders here just like Hauser was disobeying Crosshair in the first season. I am now going to debunk that claim because I believe he was still doing exactly what he was trained to do. I'll only admit defeat on this if Dave Filoni unbunks this himself. First of all, Governor Wilhuff Tarkin was on the Imperial High Command, so he would have outranked Admiral Rampart in this situation. Secondly, the falsifying of any reports or documents for a subordinate like Rampart could be viewed as treason by any clone trooper. In conclusion, the only one disobeying orders here is Admiral Rampart. Don't be afraid to like and subscribe so that way I can see you in the next one, Star Wars fans.